Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. It's still my Rita channel. If you are really stopping by for the first time, thank you so much for stopping by my Rita's channel, and I really love you to subscribe to this channel and give it a thumb up, and also comment in the comment section down below. If you are already a subscriber to this channel and you actually want to come and check up on your girl and see what she has to say today, thank you so much for coming to my Rita's channel. Today we're going to be talking about something that it's really special to me, something that changed my life, something that really added a spark to me, something that it's it's a book that I read, and it changed my mindset, it changed my mentality about things, the way I see things, and it really added a spark. It popped up my life, and I'd love to share it with you today. Yeah, so I'll be sharing with us what book it is today. But then, before I actually do, I would love to share with us my experience in high school. I really just want to change our mentality about the way we see things, okay? And it's really common, actually. It's common in our teenagers in secondary school, and it actually happened to me too when I was in secondary school. There's this mentality about those that are very intelligent to go to the science department, those that are in art, those that are mini intelligent, like not that intelligent, we go to commercial department, and those that are not intelligent at all, we go to art department. Okay, we judge our intelligence then, and I think it also happens now. We judge it based on those that can solve mathematics and those that can't solve mathematics, those that this word problem, maths, and all of those things. So those people that really love maths are really like the very intelligent ones. They can really deal with any other subject, so they get to go to the science department. And those that are mini intelligent, maths, will go to the commercial departments. Why those are not intelligent, that doesn't really know maths, let's just say that doesn't know maths, will go to the art department. So I actually went to science departments based on this, not only based on this, but basically it was based on this. So I really didn't sit down to start thinking, what do I want to do, what do I love doing, what don't I love doing. I didn't really sit down to find out what my talent was, what gives me joy, what drives me, and all of these things. So immediately, boom, I went to the science department. And after my SS3, I finished my work and everything. Then I started finding out that this is not just for me. I love acting, I love, singing, I love presenting. I just start seeing myself in the arts department, I just start seeing myself doing things that art students actually do. So, not until I actually read this book, though I actually read it when I was already done with secondary school, but then it actually made me understand some stuff. Because then when I was in secondary school, I was motivated from within to write books. I really actually wanted to write books, but I would always tell myself, what am I doing it for? I'm a science student. And I also love reading novels, but I tried to stop myself from reading those novels, I actually love doing it, but I forced myself to stop myself from doing it because I just knew that reading novels is not what science students should be doing. So I tried to pick up more of the science books, more of the physics, more of the chemistry to read, even though I was doing it, but it wasn't really going well with me inside. But I was I'm a science student, so I should do what science students do, okay? So I really did not listen to my inner self. So I did not even think about, or I didn't give myself a listening ear when I actually wanted to write those books. But I just love writing and I love reading, okay, anything, essay, and all of those things. So after secondary school, I came across this book. How to get from where you are to where you want to be. It was given to me by a friend, and that friend told me, while he was about giving me this book, he was like, this book actually changed my life. That's in his words. And he was like, after reading this book, I was able to define my goals, I was able to define myself, I was able to, be more specific about the things I want and be more specific about my life and everything. So I doubted him. I was like, well, let me just give it a trial. So I collected it from him and I decided to read it, not really believing what he said, but I was like, let me just read it. So after reading it, even before reading it, I was like, wow, this book is really a bomb. Okay, so you really cannot even read this book without having a pen and a jotter with you, because it will really make you to get a pen and a jotter. You start planning your life. You just sit down and start planning yourself. I wrote out a whole lot of things. The book would actually tell you, write out about 101 goals you want to achieve in life before you die, and a whole lot of things it made me do, and I started implementing on them. So after reading this book, it was just like a stepping stone for me to start achieving those things I really want to do. And I found out that they were all way out of sciences. I really sat down to listen to my inner self. This book really made me do that. I sat down, I listened to my inner self. I was able to write out the things I love to do, the things that gives me joy, the things that drives me. I found out that there were really these things that these are the things that was coming to my mind when I was in secondary school, but I really did not listen to it because I thought it would really make me not to concentrate on my, in quotes, science subjects. Okay, and I really believe that most of our youth, most of our teenagers actually in secondary school are still making these mistakes, and it's really not called for. And sometimes our parents really push us to the departments we really don't want to. They'll be like, I want you to become a doctor, I want you to become a nurse, I want you to be this and be that. So go to this department. We let people choose our departments for us, and we don't choose our departments ourselves. You will end up regretting it along the road. Yeah. Maybe now you'll be like, okay, this is really what I want to do. But after secondary school, probably in high institution, when you just cannot just find yourself, as in can't find your happiness in what you're doing, and you'll be like, okay, I really think I messed it up. I really did not do what I was supposed to do. I would encourage all of us to go get this book, How to Get from Where You Are to Where You Want to Be. I've given it out to a couple of persons and they returned it being so happy. In fact, one of the persons I gave it to had to go buy 2 copies of this, as in he got 2 copies of this, and he's like, he'll keep one to himself and the other one be for lending. He could actually be giving out to people, but one is really for himself. So he was so grateful I gave it to him. He was able to write out his life goals, and he was able to be more clear and specific about the things he loves and the things he always want to achieve. And it will really help you to start implementing them, not just writing. It will really push you to start implementing them. So the author of this book is Jack Canfield. I really wish I could meet him one day, because he inspired me to find out the things I don't know about myself. So many things I don't know about myself, I found it out after reading this book. So it is the best book of the year, the book of the century, and I'm gonna give it to my children. So guys, please get this book. It's I'm not supposed to be filming today, but I just thought I should. I really want us to know about this book, get this book, and get started with our life goals. Thank you so much for stopping by my Rita channel or watching my video today. I'm so delighted to meet you guys again. Please subscribe if this video is anything helpful to you. Please subscribe to my channel. I really need a subscription, and give the video a thumb up. Also comment in the comment section down. Sometimes I get questions like, how do I comment on your video? Okay, so what you just do is to scroll down. You actually get the comment section down. So please leave any comments, make me know if the video was helpful, make me know if there is anything I did which is not really supposed to, then make me know probably what video you want me to film next. Thank you so much. We're still married to family. Till next time.